We welcome you to Los Angeles. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. Clayton Kershaw getting the start. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards. Tells you about the longevity of his career, his ability to work deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
All right, ready to get underway. And the batter now, Jarren Duran. Why to kick the pitch? Just off the outside edge, and we're underway. And that one upstairs. Kershaw deals. Just missed. There's a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Kershaw checks on the runner. Duran dives back in safely.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
In there at the knees. And that's strike one. Kershaw over 200 career wins and, of course, has a Cy Young to his credit. Duran aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strike three called and a slider at the knees.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. That one drifts inside.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's the ball. And the throw out at third. 2 out, space is empty. Next one misses, and now 3-0. Rafael Devers, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. And there's ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
1 home run shy of 200 for his career. And takes low for ball one. Two outs.
Ball. Two balls, no strike.
And that's a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Kershaw fires. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Outside low, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Here's a chopper to short. Betts. The throw to first, and Devers is set down. Third out, and that ends the frame. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in L.A., getting the nod in this one, Nick Pivetta. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Bottom of the first, and now Mookie Betts. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And the pitch is outside, ball one. There's a strike to Mookie.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Pivetta, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher. That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Throws to second. And that's a double.
Man, Boog, this guy's got a special eye for the fastball. He's just capable of taking away a big part of the pitcher's game.
Man at second with one away. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Kicks and fires.
No, that's low.
And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. The 3-1. That one fouled hard the other way. One out and a runner at second here in game one of this 3-game set. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Berg, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
One out. Runners at first and second. And fouled off. Two on, one out. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So first and second with two outs. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one missed.
No,
'Wouldn't chase that time.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1 now. Righty delivers. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two on, two outs. Off the mark there. And it's a full count.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ohtani over at second. Hernandez at first. 2 out of the inning. Good job to fight that one off. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And that'll load the bases. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Digging in, James Outman. Base hit center field. One runs in. A second scores as well, and they lead by 2.
Oh, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
First and second, 2 outs. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rafaela sizes this one up. He's got it, and that's the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Well, Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And here it comes. And it's strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
And he went around. That's ruled a swing. And Manuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Next pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1
As the
strike.
game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The wind of the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Tristan Casas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The Red Sox down by a pair here at the top of the second. And now the count is even.
1-1.
The lefty fires. And a swing and a miss. Red Sox go 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux.
Second baseman, Gavin Lux.
The right-hander back to work. Ball 1 there. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Next pitch is outside. And he walked him.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Here's Jason Hayward. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Righty to the plate. And that one missing low. Runner at first with no outs here. That's in there. 1-2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Left-hand batter waits. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Story for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Here's Mookie Betts. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
And we're back. New inning getting started. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Kershaw back to work. Just missed. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Now at the plate, Kyle Teal. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Red Sox trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Duran stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And a big swing and a miss. can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That one's in there, and the count is 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Oh, 2 now. Started to swing, held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Got him swinging. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 2-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. Rafaela goes 5 feet 9 inches, 23 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
The pitch. This one popped up. And that will fall.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Just to flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, boom, sometimes you just got to talk to it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. That smash towards center. Outman makes the play.
Now down. First baseman, Devers.
And here is Devers.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
And a foul ball.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
The Dodgers leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. And he deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. He goes down looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. Step off throw to first. Rafaela back in on a dive. Rip to third. Throw on to Freeman, and O'Neill is retired. And that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. And the right-hander back to work.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Off the plate inside, and the count is 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And down on strikes, and that's the first out.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
So up next, James Outman. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. That's down and in. The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-1.
Next pitch is outside. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Bounced up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're up 2-0. Back here in L.A. Ready now for the 5th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Enmanuel Valdez.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because He's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Now a fly ball to right center. Outman makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Just missed.
One ball, no strike.
And that one clips the corner. The Red Sox down by a pair, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that is cut on and missed. Slider right there. Left field, Hernandez on the move. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. That's out number 2.
The batter, the pitcher,
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one finds the zone. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
One ball, one strike.
Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Dodgers up by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hit hard, that gets through.
the batter, the catcher.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And next for the Red Sox, Kyle Teal. Went down on strikes his first time through. Story back in on a dive. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Now the 0-1. And downstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And another ball. Story off of first with 2 away. That misses. And the count is 3-1. Jarren Duran waits on deck. Two outs. comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And now the lefty out to short. Betts whips it across. That's the third out. One left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. Pivetta back to work. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Number 63 getting ready to go. Bernardino, the lefty, warming up as well. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And up next for Los Angeles, Jason Hayward. First offering, and it just misses.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Nobody out, runner at first. Out towards right center field, on the move. He's got it. One down.
Up next is Dodgers. The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So the lineup flips over. Here's a big power threat. Mookie Betts. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rafaela under it. Rafaela pulls that one down.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Pivetta with a move to first. And he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Duran under it. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And we're back. Now batting Jarren Duran. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. And a pitch. Check swing. No appeal. And that's ball 1.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need him in this game today.
Inside, almost got him. Popped up. Should have this one. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Swinging a foul straight back. Not even close there. And 1-1. The Red Sox trailing by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez settles underneath it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yoshida in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. 2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. On the ground to third. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Number 63 will take over here. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. A strikeout and a walk.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And the pitch. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, mowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Down the line. O'Neill on his horse. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Max Muncy at the dish. And the righty deals. Good eye in that spot. Falling behind 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
2 down, nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th. And it finds its way through for a hit.
showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. And that one fouled off. Muncy, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's in for a strike. Fly ball to right. Duran has this one sized up. He makes the grab. That is the inning. 1 left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And here it comes. In the dirt, going to count 1 and 2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now here is Tyler O'Neill. Slider clips the zone. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. That's a little bit low.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one not close. Yeah, that's ball 2. Strike 3. Adam looking on the changeup. Now a chance for Enmanuel Valdez. That misses, and that is ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Evan Phillips, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Hudson also getting ready. That one missed. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Brennan Bernardino gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
For the Dodgers,
It's amazing we get a
the
chance to
first
talk
baseman,
to a lot of
Freddie
opposing managers. This guy
Freeman.
scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Bernardino, a 6'4" lefty. He features a sinker, a curve, and he works in a four-seamer. And another ball.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. And now it's Gavin Lux.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In there, and it's 0-1. And that's outside. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And it's 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Left-hand batter waits. And misses inside. Mookie Betts up next. In the air, out towards left center, and it falls. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's a strike. Not close with that one, and it's a ball and a strike. Hayward off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Turns and fires to Betts. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. And that's outside. And that's ball 3. Shohei Ohtani getting on deck circle. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. This one chopped up the middle. Story fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brusdar Graterol.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Here's your 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty delivers. Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Story stands in now, looks at that one inside. Here comes a pitch. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
1 down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. That misses, ball 1. Right-handed reliever. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Durant in the box now as he leaves that one up high. With the tying run at the plate, you're in game one of this 3-game set. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
The tying run at the plate. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And the Red Sox lead one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Joely Rodriguez.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 3. The pitch. That's in for a strike. And ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. And that's just foul. The other way, and he beats the shift. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, left fielder.
And next for LA, Teoscar Hernandez. He's been a great free agent sign. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1-0. The pitch. Shohei on the go. Pitch inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Lucas Litke preparing to come on if needed. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, but get back on track. His team needs him.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Smith. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, no strike.
Inside move to second. Ohtani back in. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
In the dirt. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Just missed. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Man at first. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 strike.
There's a line drive to left field. Dives. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Now it's going to be James Outman. There's a strike. Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Smith off of first with 2 away. And another ball. And that one in the air center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Evan Phillips.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
The pitch. Rafaela, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals, splits the plate, and the count 1-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And here it comes.
Whoa.
Clips the corner, and the count is 2-2. And another ball.
Careful.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
He's 2 outs away. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. And that one missing low. The Dodgers leading by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. It has the distance. Gone. Home run number 15 on the year. And they inch closer. It's 3-1. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, 1 away. And the batter now, Rafael Devers. And there's a ball.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Back, gone. They go back to back. His 28th home run of the season. It's 3-2. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs. That's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Daniel Hudson.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
1 out, base is empty. Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. And it gets by him. Round second, digging for third. Relay throw. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
1 down, runner at third. Next to hit, Manuel Valdez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Red Sox with a chance to tie it up. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. J.P. Fireeyes looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Righty to the plate. And another ball. Tristan Casas to bat next. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's in for a strike. And that's too high, ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Substitution now at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Wilyer Abreu. And here is Tristan Casas.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And a strike in there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Two on, one out. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Not even close there. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Only one out left for the Red Sox.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. And stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Oh, 0-1 now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. This could end it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.